Hey guys, what is up? This is MrCrayfish and welcome back to my redstone tutorials. In this tutorial today, I'm going to be teaching you guys how to build a hipster water dispenser. Now normally in Minecraft you would just create a 2x2 hole in the ground, fill it with water and you have unlimited water. But now this is more of a unique way to do it. So we're going to go ahead, press this button here and out pops some water. So we can collect that water, but if we go ahead and press this button again, it's going to just keep giving us water, so we can collect that if we had another bucket. Let's see, if we put that in, we can collect that. We'll press the button again, we get more water, and this is just a cool way. Instead of just having a boring old hole in the ground, you can have this awesome hipster water dispenser. So I'm going to show you guys how you can build this now. So the materials you're going to need is 10 redstone dust, 3 redstone torches, 5 redstone repeaters, 3 droppers, 2 dispensers, 3 hoppers, 1 sticky piston, 1 wooden button, and it has to be wooden, not stone, 2 buckets of water, 1 stair of your choice, and 64 blocks of your choice. So the first thing that we're going to do is dig a 5 wide by 5 long by 5 deep hole. So let's go ahead and let's do that now. So let's dig out 1 block here. Then we're going to dig to the right 4 blocks, so 1, 2, 3, 4. We're going to dig forward here 4 blocks, so 1, 2, 3, 4. To the left 4, and then back to the start. And then just dig out these blocks in the center. And then simply dig this down 4 more layers. Now you want to come to the front right of your hole here, then you want to go left 1 block, then forward. What we're going to do is get one of our blocks of choice, place that down, and then get 2 of our droppers and place them on top of each other facing upwards, so 1, 2. Head back down to the hole here. We're going to place a hopper going into the left side of this bottom dropper here. We're going to place a dispenser on top of this hopper, so make sure you're crouching as always, and place it facing towards the front. We're going to get another hopper and place it going into the left side of this dispenser here. In front of this block down here, we're going to place another block in front of it, and then we're going to place 2 to the left, and then make 1 more layer up. At the ends here, we're going to place a block on the next layer up, and now we've kind of got this 3 wide space here. We're going to get our water buckets, place 1 on one side, and then place the other source on the other side, and then the middle one there should be turned into a normal water source. We're going to get our last dispenser here, place it on top of this hopper facing upwards. We're going to place a hopper going into the right side of this dispenser, and then we're going to place this dropper here on top of this dropper, but we want it to face into this hopper here, so come over this side, shift, and then right click the top face of that dropper there, and now you can see that that face is facing into this hopper, and this hopper's chute is facing into this dispenser. Now get your blocks of choice, and what we're going to do is to the left of this dispenser and then forward 1, we're going to place a block. Then we're going to go down like stairs, so down 1 more layer until we get to the end here like so. We're going to go to the right 2 times, and then on this last block here, place a block on top. Get your redstone out, place it on this block here and go down until you hit this wall. Then to the right, we're going to make a redstone repeater go into this block here and set that to a 4 tick delay. In front of this block down here, we're going to place a block, redstone on top. Then after this block, place your sticky piston facing upwards, block on top. To the right of this block that the redstone is on, place a block to the right of it. Then we're going to go down 1 layer. We're then going to place a block in front of there, and then to the left. Under the block the redstone here is on as well, we're going to place a block under it, and then place a torch on this face of the block, and it should be under this one here. We're going to get our redstone repeaters now, and coming out of this block here, we're going to place a redstone repeater facing into this dropper here, and it should be powered. Now leave it on the default tick. We're going to place a repeater to the side of this one, but we're going to set this to a 2 tick delay. Behind it, place a piece of redstone dust. We're going to lead this repeater into a block, and then on top of it, place another piece of redstone dust. Now come back over here, and to the right of this block the redstone is on, place a torch. We're then going to head down. Under this torch here, we're going to place a redstone repeater facing into this block here, and set that to a 4 tick delay. We're going to place a block behind the repeater there, and place a piece of redstone dust on top. We're then going to lead this redstone here towards the front, and then we want to go towards this hopper here. Actually break that piece of redstone, that's not supposed to go there. A redstone repeater, and leave it on the default tick. Then lead that repeater into a block. We're then going to get a block of our choice and place it on top of this redstone here at the corner. Piece of redstone dust on top of that block. Then we're going to come back up to the top here, so I'm just going to place a block there, block there, and then a redstone torch on the front face of this block here beside the dispenser. Now get your blocks of choice, and what we're going to do is create a square around this dispenser here. Now don't place one above this torch, that's why we've got the stair of our choice here. So we're just going to create a square around here, and go around like that. We're not going to place one there, but when we get to the torch here, just place your oak or whatever you've got upside down facing backwards towards the dispenser, and what it will do is it'll make it look like it's a full block, but it won't be powering this redstone here. We're going to place a block above the redstone here, and then just extend this to the right just to give it kind of a bit of a backing. Get your button, place it on the leftmost block here, then place one of your buckets inside of this dispenser. Now if I'm correct, this should work, so if we go ahead and press this button here, there we go, we've got our water, and we can pick that up and use it for whatever we want. Now it's that point in the tutorial where I'm going to teach you guys how this works, and it is kind of simple in concept, but there's a lot of timing involved with this, because basically we have to get that bucket down there, back around before this button releases itself. So we push it in, and then we need to get the bucket back there before that actually comes out, and it has to be on a specific tick. So if we go behind here, when we press this button, what it's doing is it's powering this redstone here, and behind this block we have a redstone torch. That turns off because we've powered that redstone. It unpowers this redstone here, which allows this hopper here to suck that bucket down into it and then place it into this dispenser here. This redstone over this side travels down here, powering this repeater, and this is delayed by 4 ticks. It then powers this redstone after 4 ticks, and here we've got a monostable circuit, so it sends out a quick pulse of signal into this dispenser here. Then once the bucket has scooped up the water, what's happening here is we're turning off this torch, unpowering this redstone, unpowering this repeater, which then allows this hopper here to suck the water bucket from the dispenser into it, and then it places it over in this dropper here. If we go back to this side, we're also unpowering this repeater here after 4 ticks, and then once that's unpowered, it allows this torch under here to be turned on, which then first powers this repeater here, and then we've delayed it by 1 tick, so the bucket will be in here. Once that's powered, it will get shot up to this top dropper, and then here after 1 tick, we're then powering this dropper here and that one there. It doesn't really matter that we're powering this because the bucket's already up here. We just wanted a simple way to be able to power this one, so that shoots the item into this hopper here, which then it sends it back into this one, and then right when it gets back into this dispenser here, this button releases, allowing this torch behind here to turn back on, and then this redstone turns on, making sure that the bucket stays in this dispenser. And because this dispenser here is getting powered by that torch, it shoots the water up into this hole here and allows you to collect it. So hopefully that explains how it works. Just a tip while you're covering this up, don't place a full block here as it will cut off this redstone. Make sure you place a non-full block such as a half slab or a stair block here, and then just place it on the top half and it won't cut off that redstone. Now let's test this out one more time. So we're just going to get this water here and we'll press the button. Then we got some more water, we can collect that up. We can do it again, And then yeah, it's unlimited water. And there we have it, that is the Hipster water dispenser. So that's going to wrap up this tutorial today. I actually had to record this twice because the first time the audio sucked and I would have been really disappointed and it would have been unprofessional of me to upload it. So I've redone this for you guys to make sure you guys get the best tutorials. So if you enjoyed, make sure you hit that like button. If you have any ideas for redstone tutorials, let me know down in the comments, or you can actually send me a tweet on Twitter. And subscribe if you want to keep up to date with my latest tutorials. And I will see you guys later. Bye!